Hello and welcome. My name is Ashley Scott, and I'm one of the mental health and wellness counselors with Counseling Services here at U Ottawa. In this webinar, I'm going to be introducing you to Therapy Assisted Online, also known as TAO. TAO is an online resource where you can access engaging and interactive programs which promote wellness and resources which can help you bounce back during challenging times. I will be sharing my screen with you today to show you the TAO platform, so you can follow along with me that way, or if you would like to pause this video, you can do so and take a few moments to register for TAO. If you visit the Counseling Services at U Ottawa webpage, you'll be able to find the TAO landing page by scrolling down. You'll locate the TAO self-help link, it's in red, and click on it to sign up. It's a simple process and you will register using your U Ottawa credentials. You'll then receive a registration email allowing you to set up your personal password. TAO is a key piece of U Ottawa's Step Care model, which you can see a visual of here on this slide. The Step Care model is a conceptual way to look at the different mental health supports offered to students at U Ottawa. These services are organized by the intensity of the services offered. The goal of the Step Care model is to meet the students where they're at in terms of their needs and need for support. The bottom of the pyramid will represent lower intensity supports, which are available and accessible to anyone looking to build up their mental health resources. This might include downloading apps for mindfulness and meditation, reading information on worksheets, or checking out our book recommendations. If we compare the bottom of the pyramid to the Meet a Counselor section, which is more towards the top of the pyramid, it is a bit more of an intensive approach. I will share the link with you here if you care to learn more about the U Ottawa Counseling Services Step Care model. But today, we're going to be focusing on TAO, which is Therapy Assisted Online, which is in the green tier of the pyramid, named Online Therapy. TAO is more intensive than the first tier, as there is a registration process and the possibility of working independently on the modules over a number of weeks. The target audience for TAO would be individuals seeking lesser intensity support than individual counseling, but more thorough and interactive than reviewing a worksheet or a resource page. TAO is recommended for individuals seeking support who are experiencing mild distress and wishing to start a personal growth process. Some may also use TAO alongside individual counseling or with other resources to help build on their knowledge and coping strategies. If you are currently experiencing a high level of distress or having any suicidal thoughts, we would recommend that you reach out directly for resources. If you are in crisis or danger is imminent, please contact a crisis line, visit your nearest emergency room, or call 911. All of these resources are listed on our U Ottawa Counseling Services website, so please visit if you need more information. Booking a session at Counseling Services is also always available to you. We would be happy to accompany you in exploring your needs collaboratively and developing a support plan with you. So now let's get started with the TAO virtual tour. As a reminder, to register for TAO, please visit the U Ottawa Counseling Services webpage, scroll down until you find the TAO landing page, and then enter your U Ottawa credentials to create your account. Once you're all set up, this is what the landing page will look like. At the top, you see some of the more important features, but the one that I would like to first draw your attention to is something called My Pathways. So you can access it here at the top, or you're able to just scroll down. These pathways actually all lead to interactive modules that you can work through. And I'm actually going to go through each module and provide you with a brief description. But via TAO, you have access to 9 different pathways, which address some of the more common mental health concerns that are experienced by students. I'll click on the first one, which is Let Go and Be Well. This platform has a focus on general well-being and resilience using ACT. ACT is known as Acceptance and Commitment Therapy, and it is a research-supported treatment base with an emphasis on values, self-compassion, acceptance, and mindfulness. So in each pathway, you're going to be able to access different sessions. You can go in order or simply select what is of interest to you. Here we see understanding depression, causes of depression, and overcoming depression. And as you scroll down, you'll see more of the techniques that the pathways teach you about, such as diffusion strategies, getting stuck in your thoughts, and developing acceptance, and potentially looking at your thinking mind versus your observing mind. Students often come to therapy and ask for tips and tricks, and Tao offers a glimpse at many of the different coping mechanisms that individuals might use to help better manage their mental health. These sessions will all include videos as well as interactive sessions where you will be encouraged to share in writing your own experiences. So the second pathway that I'll have us look at is calming your worry. This is for adults using CBT. CBT stands for Cognitive Behavior Therapy, and this approach is going to focus on identifying and changing dysfunctional thinking, leading to positive behavioral and emotional change. You'll see that some of the techniques that this module teaches you are relaxation, deep breathing, guided imagery, help in challenging and identifying unhelpful thoughts. Very good techniques for anxiety management. The third module is improving your mood. This module looks at how behavior activation can positively impact depression. The module provides an overview of how understanding depression and then reviewing various ways we can alter our behavior and focus on our strengths to help battle it. Leaving your blues behind is another of the pathways that looks at battling depression. This platform focuses on cognitive behavior therapy for depression. So this module helps us to explore our unhealthy and healthy thoughts, check in with our core beliefs, and practice relaxation. The next pathway is evaluating my alcohol and drug use. This pathway is geared towards individuals who feel they may have substance use issues, and it will help them to decide what they would like to do about their drug and alcohol use and help them decide on some next steps. We're now going to look at the pathway called interpersonal relationships and communication. This pathway is going to help you in understanding communication styles and providing communication strategies. It also looks at managing anger and developing problem-solving skills. The next pathway that we'll look at is on pain management. This pathway will help you to understand the basics of managing pain and looking at coping strategies via meditation, ACT, which is acceptance and commitment therapy, and CBT, cognitive behavior therapy. And the last topic here is recovery skills and topics. This pathway is designed for individuals coping with addiction. This module addresses various topics from refusing substances, coping with cravings, managing finances, and as well as overcoming feelings of guilt and shame related to addiction. And then our final pathway, which is calming your worry for students. So this is a student-focused module. The approach is CBT-based and provides understanding of anxiety and explores various ways for coping, including managing dysfunctional thoughts, relaxation, and mindfulness, as well as encouragement for facing your fears. So now that we have looked at all of the different modules, let's change course and take a quick look at the mindfulness library. So under My Tools, you will see that you have access to a mindfulness library with over 20 guided mindfulness exercises. So mindfulness meditation is the process of bringing your attention to experiences happening in the present. It's where you might suspend judgment and just be. This practice can be relaxing and has many health benefits, including, but of course not limited to, improved sleep, lower stress levels, and a reduction in anxiety. As a beginner to mindfulness, guided exercises will help you stay focused and in the present. The process in Tao is simple and easy. You simply choose an exercise that you feel fits your interests and desired goals and press play. So let's check out one of these exercises together. So please feel free to follow along and get yourself in a comfortable place, and we'll engage in some mindful breathing.
Sit in a comfortable but supportive chair, feet flat on the floor. Close your eyes and then focus your attention on your breathing. Don't try to alter your breathing, not deeper or faster, just comfortable, normal breaths. Feel the air as it comes in your throat. Notice the rise and fall of your chest as your lungs expand and then contract. Just focus completely on your breathing. When your mind wanders to thoughts, just say to yourself, thinking. Then gently return your focus to your breath. Notice your abdomen as it rises and falls. Just focus on your breathing. If feelings arise, notice them, then softly return to focusing on your breathing. Just breathe. Now return your focus to your body. Scan yourself slowly from head to feet. Notice any sensations. Stretch a little. Roll your shoulders. Then open your eyes and return to your day.
Thank you for following along with that exercise. I hope that that will encourage you to check out more of the exercises in the mindfulness library. So the final piece that I would like to show you on Tao today is how to use some of the progress measures. So if you look at the top, you'll see that you have access to a few different progress measures, which can help you keep track of how you're doing to see if you're making progress or not making progress. So if you check on the one that's called the Wellness Survey, this is what pops up. And you're able to take this survey as many times as you like, and Tao will help you track your information, and you can have a sort of a glimpse to see how you're doing. I want to thank you for joining me on this TAO virtual tour. I hope that you have a better understanding now of how TAO works and can utilize the resource that is available to you. If you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out to Counseling Services. We'd be more than happy to address any questions or concerns that you have. Wishing you well and have a great day.